All right, guys. How's it going, everyone? Just going to tag everyone that is in the break. Thanks for filling this up. Quick Young Gun break for everyone. So I'm just going to tag everyone that's in the break, and then we can get started. The results for the random is already up. Posted it here and pinned it to the comments. So you can take a look there. In the meantime, let me know how sound and picture are doing. Facebook looks like it could be a bit choppy, so I'm gonna, after I tag everyone here, I'm gonna throw up the YouTube link as well. So if you guys want to watch on YouTube, you can definitely go ahead and watch over there. I think I got everyone. Let me just double check. Yeah. A lot of you guys took multiple spots on this. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it looks like I got everyone. So there we go. So I'll give a couple minutes for those who are watching or those who are coming into the break. Lee, how's it going? We filled up a 2-box Young Gun break, which originally was these two. We got a 24-25 extended series and a 25-26 series 2. To help see if we can fill it up, I added this break or this box to the break today, and you guys jumped on the savings. So there you go. So chance at a Bedard Young Gun, chance at a Celebrini Young Gun canvas, or even a Dare We Dream, a Young Gun acetate, and a chance at a Matthew Schaefer Young Gun canvas. So there we go. So we are live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. Did I post? Nope. Okay, let me just grab that link just in case YouTube fails, or I mean Facebook fails. Sorry. There's the link to YouTube. So there you go. The random was already done. So here is the random for our 2-box Flash Young Gun break. D-Rock, who hasn't joined a break in a while, welcome back. Got the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tony's got the Dallas Stars. Bill Cunningham with the Florida Panthers. Dustin's got the New York Islanders. Good luck, Dustin. Glenn with the Edmonton Oilers. Rylan with the Pittsburgh Penguins. Christopher Sun with the Seattle Kraken. Dustin with the Montreal Canadiens. Well, Dustin's going to have a chance. We got Tony with Utah Mammoth, Norman with the LA Kings, Bill Cunningham with the Canucks, Christopher Sun with the Capitals. Norman's got the Winnipeg Jets. Chris has got the New Jersey Devils. Rylan with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Kolthoff Neal with the Anaheim Ducks. Bill Cunningham with the Buffalo Sabres. Dustin with the Detroit Red Wings. James with the Philadelphia Flyers. Norman with the St. Louis Blues. Rylan with the Nashville Predators. Kolthoff Neal with the Vegas Golden Knights. Greg with the Ottawa Senators. Dustin with the Calgary Flames. Greg with the Chicago Blackhawks. Chris with the Minnesota Wild. Glenn with the Carolina Hurricanes. Dustin with the San Jose Sharks. Good luck with that one, too. Bill with the Colorado Avalanche, Dustin with the with the Boston Bruins, Glenn with the New York Rangers, and D-Rock with the Columbus Blue Jackets. All right. There are your teams. Sound and picture good, guys? I think sound is good. It looks good on my end, but I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Other than that, we can get started. There we go. All right. So, like I said, we added a 23-24 Series 2. We are going to start off with the 10. We got a 25-26 Series 2. That'll be our second box. And our last box will be the 24-25 Extended Series. So there we go. Let's put all those in the back, get our stands, and we can get started. If anyone can comment something, I just want to make sure everything on Facebook is A-okay. Picture looks good over here. Maybe I'll just turn on my volume. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I know. There you go, Rylan. Unfortunate. I know. Sorry, buddy. Gotta find a new video guy. It's me, unfortunately, that had to run this one. Okay, here we go. Well, maybe we could get is it Ben Kindle in the Series 2? Maybe we can get a exclusive out of that. But here we go. Let's start off with our 23-24 Series 2. Thanks, Neil. All right. All right, first box. Let's see if we can get started off with a bang. There's our Dazzlers pack. All right, empty tin. All right, let's start off with our Dazzlers pack first. Yeah, no, I know you will. We have an orange Dazzlers of Jarrett McCann for the Seattle Kraken, Cole Caulfield for the Montreal Canadiens, and a Logan Thompson for the Vegas Golden Knights. No reds or blacks in that one, unfortunately. All right, Director of Boards, Trent Frederick for Boston. Young Guns going to Toronto, Rylan with the Toronto Maple Leafs, Bobby McMahon. And we got a Logan Couture, Deep Roots for the Sharks. All right. Logan Cooley for the Arizona Coyotes. This is going to go to Utah. Bo Horvat for the New York Islanders. Ilya Samsonov for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Alex Laferriere, Young Guns for the LA Kings. Tyler Toffoli for the Calgary Flames. Rupe Hintz for the Dallas Stars. LA, I believe, is Normand Michon. Yes, it is. Hopefully we could get one more Young Gun, and hopefully it'll be Bedard. Elias Pettersson, Glossy Gold for the Canucks. Owen Beck for the Montreal Canadiens. John Gibson for the Ducks. Oh, another Young Gun. Come on. Could it be? Nope. Ilya Solovyov for the Calgary Flames. Young Guns. That's going to Dustin. We got Nicholas Deslauriers for the Philadelphia Flyers and the Nuge for the Oilers. Arnon Durandio for the New York Islanders. Matthew Knies for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Philip Gustafson for Minnesota. Solyolov will be a stud. I don't know much about him. Oh, another young gun. I don't think it's Bedard, though. Nope. It's Mikhail Pitha. Young Guns for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Going to D-Rock. Levi Merlanen for the Ottawa Senators. Andrei Svechnikov for Carolina. Really? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Cole Gutman for the Chicago Blackhawks. Ooh, we got one of these glaring cards. Evander Kane. That is going to the Edmonton Oilers. That is Edmonton is Glenn McElveen and Austin Matthews for the Toronto Maple Leafs. All right, there you go. We got 4 Young Guns in that tin. Pretty good tin in terms of the number of Young Guns that we got. All right, I'll just leave these up and we will move on to our hobby boxes, which are next. Which is our next one will be 25-26 Series 2. Our next hockey break will be a mixer. I have a box of Ultimate, box of SPA, Parkhurst. I can't remember what the other box was, but yeah. So that will be a mixer that I will post next week. We'll also be posting more Pokemon next week. All right, let me reach over. Here we go. Series 2. (25-26) Series 2. Come on, Matthew Schaefer. A nice Matthew Schaefer exclusive would be nice. Or an acid. Oh, no, not the acetate, but the exclusive Young Gun would be nice. All right, here we go. All right. Nathan McKinnon for the Colorado Avalanche. Ooh, Program of Excellence. Wow. We'll take that. Program of Excellence going to the New York Islanders. Matthew Schaefer. Nice hit for the New York Islanders. Dustin McQuarrie. Congratulations. We'll sleeve that one up right away. There we go. Very nice. POE of Matthew Schaefer. And we got a Brady Tkachuk for the Ottawa Senators. All right. Connor Hellebuck for the Winnipeg Jets. Brent Clark for the LA Kings. And Young Guns of Matvei Grudin for the Calgary Flames. Another good one for Calgary. Mackenzie Blackwood for the Colorado Avalanche. Dylan Holloway for the St. Louis Blues. Lane Hudson for Montreal. sticky. There we go. Matvey Michkov for Philadelphia. Pavel Dvoriev for the Vegas Golden Knights. And Harrison Brunecki, Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins. All right. Blue Dazzlers, David Pasternak for Boston. Darcy Kemper for the LA Kings. And a Colton Periaco for the Blues. Mike Matheson, canvas for the Montreal Canadiens. Alexander Barkov for the Florida Panthers. And Zach Metza, Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres. We got a red fluorescence for the St. Louis Blues, Dalibor Dvorsky. There you go, St. Louis. Normand, the St. Louis Blues. We got the card going to Columbus Blue Jackets. If you know, you know. And Dougie Hamilton for the New Jersey Devils. Oh, we got a gold. If you know, you know, going to the Colorado Avalanche, number 19 out of 25. Gabriel Landeskog. Didn't expect to get this. Bill Cunningham. Nice low numbered Gabriel Landeskog for the Colorado Avalanche. Brian Rust for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Ryan Hartman for the Minnesota Wild. Oh, and a Zeev Buium. Why not? Going to the Minnesota Wild. Christopher Sun loading up on his Zeev Buiums. I'm sure he's got a bunch of those. Why not have another? We got a blue encore Jake Sanderson for Ottawa. Jordan Binnington for the St. Louis Blues. Mark Scheifele for the Winnipeg Jets. Sticky cards. There we go. Quinton Byfield, canvas for LA. Dylan Guenther for the Utah Mammoth. Oh, we got a random Young Gun checklist. Matthew Schaefer and Michael Misa. Now, do they both could be the same. Islanders, Dustin McQuarrie. Sharks, Dustin McQuarrie. It is not a random. Dustin has both teams. There you go. Dustin having a good break. Linus Ullmark for the Ottawa Senators. We got a outburst of Martin Ferravari for the Washington Capitals. And Dylan Holloway for the St. Louis Blues. All right, last pack. Elias Pettersson for the Vancouver Canucks. Jacob Milton for the Minnesota Wild. And a Carl Lindbaum, Young Guns for the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, there we go. That was box number 2. Pretty good box. 2 Schaefers in that one. All right. Just going to sleeve and top load these, and then we move on to our last box of the break. Quick break tonight, 24-25 extended. Pretty loaded box. When you can get a red fluorescence, a POE, a numbered, low numbered insert, and 2 Matthew Schaefers. It's pretty good. All right, last card to sleeve up, and then we move on to our last box. 24-25 extended. Let's see if we can keep it going with the good boxes. We got pretty good, decent tin, 4 Young Guns, pretty good Series 2 Schaefers, including a POE and a numbered card out of 25. And let's see if we can beat that with this. All right, empty box. All right, guys, good luck. Here we go. We got gold coming up. Going to the Edmonton Oilers, Gold Beehive, Connor McDavid. We got a Young Gun checklist, Jonathan Lecker-Mackey for the Canucks, Will Smith for the San Jose Sharks. Dustin's got the Sharks. Who's got the Canucks again? Bill Cunningham. So we will have to do a random at the end of the break. We're going to roll a dice for that one. So I'm just going to move that over to the side there. All right. And then we got a Blue Dazzlers of Kirill Kaprizov. Quentin Byfield, Silver Skates for the LA Kings. Oracles of Moritz Seider for Detroit. Encore of Artemi Panarin for the Rangers. Future Impact Sebastian Aho for Carolina. We got a first-round draft of Logan Malou for the Montreal Canadiens. And a Frank Nazar Beehive for the Chicago Blackhawks. Hey, Mecklin Celebrini, Silver Skates. You won't believe how much this cost before. I'm not sure how much it costs now, but I know at one point it was almost pushing 100, which is crazy. Going to the San Jose Sharks. Tyler Toffoli also going to the Sharks. Brandon Montour for the Kraken. Kirill Kaprizov for the Minnesota Wild. Number 1 draft, or round 1 draft, Rutger McGrody. And I believe this is going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So this is not going to Winnipeg. That is going to Pittsburgh. And we got a silver outburst of Vladimir Tarasenko for the Detroit Red Wings. Fedor Svechkov, Rookie Reflections for the Nashville Predators. Oracles of Jack Eichel for the Vegas Golden Knights. Chris Kreider for Detroit Red Wings. So far, just the 1 Young Gun, and unfortunately, those round 1 drafts count as your Young Gun hit. So I'm hoping we get some more Young Guns in out of this. All right, Matt Rempe for the New York Rangers. Rutger McGrody for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Marco Rossi for the Minnesota Wild. We got a rookie premieres, nice hit for the what's it? Anaheim Ducks. Yep, Anaheim Ducks. 293 out of 999. Level 1 rookie premieres. Cutter Gauthier. There you go, Anaheim. Who's got Anaheim? Neil with the Anaheim Ducks. Nice hit. And then here's our next Young Gun, Denton Mathichuk. Young Guns for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Jake Gensel for Tampa Bay. All right, 4 more packs to go. Okay, we have another Silver Skates coming up. And it's going to the Utah Mammoth, Josh Doan, Silver Skates. Jesper Wallstedt, Pros and Prospects for the Minnesota Wild. Oh, nice. We got a retired canvas of Bernie Geoffrion. That's going to Montreal. Nice one for Montreal. Wow. I thought that was a Young Gun there. It looked like it, but it's not. We got a clear cut of Joel Armina for the Montreal Canadiens. Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Owen Pickering. And the Alex Ovechkin, Pros and Prospects for the Washington Capitals. All right, last 2 packs. All right, we got Connor Geeky, round 1 draft, going to Utah. Oh, no, sorry. Going to Tampa Bay. That is going to the Lightning. Cutter Gauthier for the Anaheim Ducks, Beehive. And did I miss? Yeah, let's go back here. Oh, it must be this one. Yeah, there we go. Leon Draisaitl, Outdoor Variation for the Edmonton Oilers. All right, last pack. Good luck. Zachary Bolduc going to the St. Louis Blues. Connor Geeky for the Tampa Bay Lightning. And the last one is a canvas of Jake DeBrusk going to the Vancouver Canucks. All right, guys, that is the break. Nice quick break there. We are going to run the random for this Young Gun checklist. I'll just do a quick recap first. And then we will run the random, which is going to be a dice roll. All right, guys. Thanks again, guys, for filling this up. Really do appreciate it. Everyone in this break, for each spot they get 5 entries to our summer giveaway. If you don't know by now, we are giving away a PlayStation 5 or a Nintendo Switch 2. It is going to be winner's choice. We will run that after the summer ends, after Labor Day. So that is the plan. So we are now moving into August. We're into the last month of the giveaway. So yeah, 1 more month to get your entries in. All it takes is 1. Entries run the same. We will run a random based on a dice roll, 5 or more. And then person on top will end up winning a PS5 or a Switch 2. Depends on their choosing. All right. Let's run the random for this one right now. So we got Jonathan Lekkerimäki for the Canucks, Will Smith for the San Jose Sharks. Sharks are Dustin McQuarrie. Canucks are Bill Cunningham. So let me just get my dice. All right, here is the dice. So it is a 6-sided die. So this is 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. It'll go to the Canucks. 4, 5, or 6. It goes to the San Jose Sharks. Good luck. We have a 2. It's going to the Canucks. Going to Bill Cunningham. So there we go. Going to Bill Cunningham. Just going to take the sleeve out. There we go. All right, let's do a quick recap of what we got. So, as shown, we got the Young Gun checklist for the Canucks and the Sharks. That is going to the Vancouver Canucks. We got a gold beehive, Connor McDavid. Silver skates of Macklin Celebrini. Out of 9.99, rookie premieres of Cutter Gauthier for the Anaheim Ducks. Dayton Mathichuk, Young Guns for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Bernie Geoffrion, retired canvas for the Montreal Canadiens. Young Guns of Owen Pickering. Matvei Gradin. Harrison Brunecki. Zach Metza. Alex Laferriere. Mikael Pitha. Bobby McMahon. Ilya Solovyov. And Carl Lindbom. All Young Guns. On the stands, we got a red fluorescence of Dalibor Dvorsky for the St. Louis Blues. We also have a Zeev Buium, Young Guns for the Minnesota Wild. Out of 25, Gabriel Landeskog for the Colorado Avalanche. Gold IYKYK. Out of 25. 19 out of 25. We got a Young Gun checklist of Matthew Schaefer and Michael Misa, both owned by Dustin McQuarrie, so no random needed. Last but not least, Program of Excellence, Matthew Schaefer for the New York Islanders. Dustin, congratulations. You rocked this break. All right, guys, that is it for me for tonight. I hope you have the good rest of the night, good rest of the weekend. Long weekend for some of you as well. So I hope you enjoy the long weekend. And we will talk to you soon. And like I said, we will have Pokemon coming up. Another Pokemon Roulette. We will have another hockey break coming up. So look for those. All right, guys. Have a good rest of the night and talk